welcome to Rendezvous with Alysia. Welcome to Madhouse TV. I hope everybody had a phenomenal week. You could tell phenomenal is pretty much my favorite word that I use here on the show. I feel like I use it every week. But today my co-host is the one and only Dan Reardon. Dan is a Spanish teacher, and he's also a phenomenal musician. So he's going to co-host the show with me for the entire episode. How are you, Dan?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Good.
Thank you for asking. Thanks for having me here.
You're welcome, you're welcome. So I heard you had a lot of good stuff going on this week.
Yes, absolutely. I actually just performed on the Steve Harvey show.
Mm-hmm. And what was that like?
It was an amazing experience.
Yeah?
I flew out to Chicago last week, and we aired it out there. We shot it out there. It was an amazing experience, just meeting Steve Harvey and Cedric the Entertainer. They're super nice guys, and the experience of being on national TV was just outrageous. It was phenomenal.
Sure. Now, can we find that? Can we see it on your Facebook or your Twitter? If you
it should be up on YouTube soon. I'm working on it as we
Okay,
speak,
great.
so I'll definitely try to get that out there as soon as possible.
Excellent. Wow, that must have been like such a great experience.
It was an amazing rush, adrenaline rush. You know, it was an amazing experience, and just being on national TV with 2 million viewers is amazing. You know, I couldn't have asked for anything more. So
congratulations!
Thank you very much.
Now, you know, we all suffered through the Hurricane
Yes.
Sandy, and now you're a teacher. So your schools were also closed during that week that everybody had no electric, no heat, and all that stuff?
Yes, definitely. I teach on the North Shore at Manhasset, actually. And we were closed for a while. You know, in that area, the major issue was major trees that were down, kind of falling on houses and things like that, major lines down. So it was a tough experience for everybody, I'm sure, all Long Islanders. And I'm just happy to be back there and to have some sort of normalcy.
Sure. Now, what do you teach?
I'm a Spanish teacher.
Oh. Yep. So what made you decide to choose the language?
I always enjoyed speaking Spanish, another language. I found it challenging, and it came pretty natural to me. I guess I'm a strong auditory learner. I guess there's a strong connection between language and music and things like that. So.
Oh, definitely. And very creative also.
Yes.
So you went to school for teaching, but did you always have a passion for music?
I did. I just didn't realize it right away. I was in the band, actually, marching band in high school. I played the saxophone, which was fun, and I enjoyed it. It was an extracurricular activity. But I was really more geared towards athletics at that point. And when I first went to college, you know, I played basketball there, and that was important to me. I always loved music, but I didn't realize how much it was a passion of mine. So I kind of got a late start, but I'm glad that I did pursue it, and that I am pursuing it. So.
Now, did you find your voice at the same time that you found that you were, you know, musically inclined to learn an instrument? I actually
sang in the chorus as well. I always loved singing and listening to music. I just didn't realize that I enjoyed singing so much. I did it all the time, but I didn't really consciously recognize that it's something that I wanted to pursue.
Now, were you ever in like a boy band, or did you ever experiment with something like that?
I was in a band after college. It wasn't like a boy band, a pop kind of thing. It was more of a rock band. And I was the lead guitarist at that point. And it was a great experience. But part of me always felt kind of restricted, that I wasn't able to be the lead singer and sing my lyrics. And I wanted to do something that fully reflected my experiences and my passions.
Right. Good. So you started playing guitar, you started singing solo.
Yes.
And what was the first song you recorded?
Oh my gosh, I think the first song I recorded was a song called Sanity Divided. It was actually on the first band record that we did a long time ago, about 7 years ago, 6 or 7 years ago. It was nice because the album was a collaborative experience, but that particular song was something that was kind of my own. So that was the first song, and I've come a long way. The song wasn't bad, but I've come a long way since.
Well, you've come an extremely long way. I mean, you just had a huge, it's probably one of my favorite songs that you sing. You have a brand new video out.
Yes.
Right? And it's called Heaven?
It's called Heaven. That's the single off my new record, Can You Hear Me Now?
This is the record?
Yes, that's the record right there. It's a 5-track album.
Okay.
And
Who wrote the music?
I wrote all the music and the lyrics. So basically, the record fully reflects my experiences and my feelings. So I'm very proud of it. Actually, there is one cover song on there, track 5. I did a cover of Michael Jackson's Human Nature.
Oh,
So.
okay. Sure. So now can we play the video? Do you mind?
Absolutely.
Tom, do we have that clip of Heaven, I believe it's called, his new official video? We do. Okay, enjoy Dan Reardon's new official video, Heaven.
Standing in the corner, reflections glare. Is it you, my former? I gotta find out what's really real. I've been here before, I know this for sure. Wake up with that song playing in your head. Sweet Savior, home. Take me to heaven. Take my hand and guide me to the door. Take me to heaven and I'll be yours. Let's talk this out. Say the word will last forever. Don't scream and shout. It's you and me for worse or better. And now I know that it's really real. Let's stick around and show 'em what good love is for. Take me to heaven. Come take my hand and guide me to the door. Take me to heaven and I'll be yours. Come speak to me now. Tell me all your darkest secrets. Come speak to me, you're the one I love. Speak to me now. Tell me all your darkest. Come speak to me, you're the one I love. You're the one I love. You're the one I love. Take me to heaven. Come take my hand and guide me to the door. Take me to heaven and I'll be yours. Been me when I should have been you. Take me to heaven. Come take my hand and guide me to the door. Take me to heaven and I'll be yours. Come save my soul out loud. Take me to heaven. Come take my hand and guide me to the door. Take me to heaven and I'll be yours.
Dan, that was such a great video.
Oh, thank you very
I
much.
love it. And so was that biographical? It all came from your heart, your own personal experience?
Pretty much most of the songs I write, almost all of them reflect personal experiences, or if they're not my own, things that I observe in the world. And
So like if we were dating and we broke up and you had like a brand new song come out, I could be like, I know that's about me, right?
absolutely,
That's about, I know. I know.
Absolutely.
So maybe we shouldn't date then.
I think we should.
You think we should?
I think we should.
Yeah. What about being a co-host every now and then? with
That's
me?
fantastic.
I think we could be better than Kelly and Regis.
Absolutely,
Right?
absolutely.
I think so.
I'm really enjoying myself.
I know, and I'm enjoying looking at you. So I think I think you should come
Feelings
back.
mutual.
Yeah, I think you should come back. So all right. So what do we have in store? Where are you performing next?
Actually, I have a couple shows that are lined up in the city and in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Things have been a little slow on the show end because I've been doing a lot of performance, non-performing stuff. In the studio, I'm working on another record right now. And I did have that Steve Harvey experience, so that's been delaying other local shows. But I'm definitely going to schedule more for the spring, and in a month or so, I'll probably start playing in the Village, in the city,
Oh,
the Bitter
nice.
End, and a couple of those venues.
Now, what do you're a teacher, so you have winter break off, spring break off. You know, do you take the whole summer off and focus on the music, or do you sub or do summer school?
Exactly. So over the summer is really a time where the music's thriving. I'm able to get into the studio and do a lot of writing and also performing. So, I mean, I love performing my own stuff, but I'll also perform at bars and restaurants and do some happy hour sets where I play like a lot of cover songs. So that's kind of a good source of income for me while I'm able to still pursue my passion. So
Sure, well, I have passion right now looking at you. I don't even know. You're adorable. You're absolutely adorable. And I have these two. I don't know, Tom, if you could focus in, if you could get like a good thing. I mean, you are absolutely adorable. You're like a hunk. I'm sitting next to like a big bow hunk. Where are these pictures that you just took, or are these on your website? What are these
they're on my
for?
website. You can find them on my website, which is danreardonmusic.com.
Okay.
One of them was a little bit older of a promo shot, and the other one was taken actually in Bayville around the same time that I shot the artwork for the cover, too.
So now you shot the video in Bayview, and you shot it before Hurricane Sandy.
Correct.
So you're kind of lucky that you did. I mean, how is Bayville doing in the whole North Shore since the hurricane?
Well, actually, the timing was great for the video shoot because I was able to shoot that at the end of the summer. So really, I was unaffected by obviously the hurricane that just hit. But it's ironic because that part of Bayville that I shot has changed tremendously. There's a lot of erosion, and part of the seawall is destroyed now. So it's devastating. You know, it's a sad situation. But I was fortunate to be able to shoot the video beforehand.
Now, how's the park in Bayville? I remember I used to take the kids to that Scream Fest, not the Scream Fest. They had like the Bayville Park. They just redid it. In the past 10 years. Did that get destroyed at all?
The other side where the Scream Park is fine, but that beach area is destroyed.
It's all
the water
eroded
came up
in,
onto
yeah.
the road, so you know, there's a lot of reconstruction that has to be done.
Okay. Well, now let's get back to you because you're hot. Let's talk about your CD. Where do we get this?
You can get it right now on iTunes and any other digital distribution site, Napster, Rhapsody, Amazon.
Oh, okay.
And actually, you can order a physical CD on Amazon. And on my website, you can order the record either digitally or you can get the physical disc.
Okay. Now, who dresses you? Do you have a stylist? Because you're very debonair.
Oh, thank you very
I
much.
have to say. I like your style.
I actually dress myself.
Oh, you too? You're a big boy. Oh,
Big boy.
You're a big boy.
I put on my big boy pants every day, and you know.
Yeah, well, we're going to cut to a commercial, but before, you're going to sing live when we come back. What are you
Yes.
singing?
I'm going to sing Home. Which
You're going to
is,
sing Home?
Yes, which is the song off, I think it's track 4 off the new
Can you
record.
sing 2 songs, or you want to just do one?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll sing 2.
If you could do 2.
So I'll do Home, and then actually a new song that I just finished, which is called Breathe, which will be on the next record.
Oh, my God. Everything about you is delicious. Okay, we're going to cut to a commercial because Dan is just a little too hot for me right now. We need to take a break. When we come back, Dan Reardon is going to sing 2, maybe even 3 songs, ladies, if you're lucky, live right here on Madhouse TV. Thanks.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Hogshair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
B&M Performance Cycles, 439 South Main Street, Messina, New York. We handle all parts, accessories, and do all repairs. We can custom build your bike for show or hot rod. We also do New York State inspections on all motorcycles. B&M Performance Cycles. Come see us today.
Welcome back to Rendezvous with Alysia. Dan Reardon is ready to sing. Dan, what song are you going to sing?
I'm going to sing Home.
He's going to sing his song Home. So everybody and ladies, enjoy.
Okay. This is my night. I'm stuck here all alone. Can't sit and watch the world keep passing me by. Caught in the thick of the somber waiting game. Don't wanna fall behind. I think we both know it's time. I'll chase you, run your life for fun, and to me it's still the same. Say a little prayer and I'll set you free. Don't worry, you got my angel watching over me. Open up your wings as you touch the sky. Forget about your worries, this is goodbye. Why did it take me so long to call the world my own? Baby, take me to this quiet place. I feel home. So now I'm sitting here, sky it seems so clear, just smiling at the sun. Can you feel the wind in your face? My thoughts, they climb so high. Thought I'd reach the sky, but soon I will be free to fight another day. I'll chase you, run your life for fun, and to me it's still the same. Same little prayer and I'll set you free. Don't worry, you got my angel watching over me. Open up your wings as you touch the sky. Forget about your worries, this is goodbye. Why did it take me so long to call the world my own? Baby, take me to this quiet place. I feel home. I feel home. I got this girl on the left and I know she's a winner. Got the other on the right and she's looking for dinner. Well, I know deep down somewhere in between there's a pretty little mama that's just right for me. Say a little prayer and I'll set you free. Don't worry, you got my angel watching over me. Open up your wings as you touch the sky. I'll forget about your worries, cause this is goodbye. Why did it take me so long to call the world my own? Baby, take me to this quiet place. I feel home. I feel home. I feel home. Thank you. The website's actually danreardonmusic.com.
If you want to download or hear more of his songs or just get just more facts on him because he's pretty hot, it's danreardonmusic.com. So what are you going to sing next, Dan?
So I'm going to sing a brand new song called Breathe. It's going to be on the next record. And I'm really happy and proud of this song, so I hope you guys enjoy.
Okay, here comes Dan Reardon with Breathe. Enjoy.
Thinking about all the times I've been here. Back to the one I'm tired of living in this fear. We've been singing the same old song, trying to figure out what went wrong. I'm on the verge of shedding these tears, tired of shedding these tears. Every day is a new day, yeah. I'm like a dog just trying to find my way, yeah. My mama told me I gotta keep strong now. Don't give a damn about what went wrong. If you're happy now, it's your own behavior. Let me be, I'll be the man that I'm gonna be right now. I can make it on my own. Set me free. We'll break the chains and I'll fly to the sky. Pretty soon I'll be home. I'll be home. I'll be home. I've been breathing a little bit easier, just following my heart instead of trying to please her. Can't take for granted the things in life that matter, just like Cinderella ends in happy ever after. Now that I'm free, just gonna breathe. Let me be, I'll be the man that I'm gonna be right now. I can make it on my own. Set me free. Break those chains and I'll fly to the sky. Pretty soon I'll be home. I'll be home. All the contests, the games I played, my lesson learned and the price I had to pay, it doesn't matter anymore. It's my life, it's a life worth living for. It's a life worth living for. Let me be, I'll be the man that I'm gonna be right now. I can make it on my own. Set me free. Break those chains and I'll fly to the sky. Pretty soon I'll be home. Let me be the one. I can make it. I can make it on my own. I can make it on my own. Set me free. Set me free now. I can make it. I can make it on my own. I can make it on my own.
That was great, Dan. Thank you. Thank you. Now, how long have you been playing guitar for?
Probably about, I would say, 10 years or so.
About 10 years. All right. Well, you know what? I need you back up here with me. You're too far away over there. So we're going to cut to a commercial. When we come back, I have Laurinda and I have Augusta, who is the founder of the World Adhesion Foundation, non-for-profit corporation that will be coming up, and Dan and I will be asking them all questions about the foundation and Laurinda's part in helping Augusta raise awareness about this deadly disease. So enjoy the commercials.
This is Angelo from Casper Paranormal. Today we're sitting in with Chris doing a reading. Let's see what's going on.
Okay, I've never had a reading like this before, so just bear with me. I'm seeing bugs.
Bugs? I thought you were a psychic medium.
I know, that's what's confusing. Hold on. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
I'll take the bad news.
I think these are spirit bugs.
Spirit bugs? I've never heard of spirit bugs.
That's just it. Do you want the good news?
Yes.
I know Joe from Bug Busters of Long Island. He'll take care of your problem.
That's great.
Hi, I'm Vinny, owner of VMD Electric. Family owned and operated since 1996, serving all in Nassau and Suffolk County. You can call us anytime, night or day, at 631-669-6915 for all your residential and commercial needs. Here are some photos of our current projects.
Suffolk County Gold Refinery for the highest paid prices for your gold, diamonds, and jewelry with cash on the spot. Visit their showroom for unbelievable prices on fine jewelry and engagement rings. 71 Millbar Boulevard, Farmingdale, 631-777-CASH. Suffolk County Gold Refinery for the highest paid prices for your gold, diamonds, and jewelry with cash on the spot. Visit their showroom for unbelievable prices on fine jewelry and engagement rings. 71 Millbar Boulevard, Farmingdale, 631-777-CASH. For the highest paid prices for your gold, diamonds, and jewelry with cash on the spot. Suffolk County Gold Refinery, 631-777-CASH.
What is Grand Prix Motorsports? It's a full-service motorsport performance and service shop. It's West Coast custom style, East Coast pricing, old-school customer service, custom-built bikes, all-out performance upgrades, and free towing too. Grand Prix Motorsports is automobile, motorcycle, jet ski, and ATV performance, service, and repair. It's online at Grand Prix.
Are you crazy? I said, listen, that's the only thing I have.
Hey guys, welcome back to Madhouse TV. I'm Dan Reardon, co-hosting with my gorgeous co-host, Alysia Stern. Welcome to Rendezvous.
Thank you. Welcome you. Welcome also.
Thanks.
I'm sorry. I just had like a moment when he said I was gorgeous. I just got all sweaty and like, oh my God, it's been a long time since a hot guy told me I was gorgeous, you know? You're making me nervous, Dan. But we are here now with Augusta and Laurinda. Now, Laurinda, you're Augusta's PR rep for her charity, right?
Yes.
How did you guys get involved with each other?
I was actually introduced to Augusta through a mutual business client, and then also a friend at the time, Sandra Radner. She's with a law firm, and she felt that I was able to help Augusta, and that's how we met. We met at my office at the time, and we've been working together ever since.
Right. Now, you founded the World Adhesion Foundation?
Yes.
Okay.
We're the first nonprofit in the world for this disorder. And scar tissue is so devastating on so many levels. One, the doctors really don't tell you about it when you're going to have surgery. And then if you have pain after surgery, they'll say, oh, you know, you'll have pain on your side or whatever. They'll say, oh, it's just adhesions and it'll go away. And
I need to cut you off. When you say adhesions, can you explain that? Because I know, I think of adhesions, I think of scar tissue, right? Is that
tape? Or sometimes people will go, adhesions, they'll think of duct tape.
Well, that was my
glue.
first thought.
Yeah.
Glue,
so this
right.
is good. Please clarify.
Exactly. So basically what it is the body's normal response to heal. So what it'll do is it'll send little fibers out. And sometimes those fibers can actually grow nerve endings, and blood supply. So they grow over time, and it looks like like a rubber band, which I'm going to hand to you.
Thank you.
Our little supports.
Thank you.
And they grow. They grow nerve endings and blood supply. So what happens is they actually will attach themselves. Think of Spider-Man, and it'll actually grow like this, and it attaches itself to the organs. It'll attach itself to major organs and can cause bowel obstructions, infertility, and all sorts of trouble. So, and unfortunately, it's not being addressed really with the surgeons or your family doctors. And my goal is to bring this awareness around because I've been suffering with it for over 20 years, and it has more or less destroyed my life, and I never wanted another living soul to go through what I did.
Yeah, now when we first came back to camera, before we cut to commercial, Dan was asking me why you started the foundation, and I said to Dan, I'm going to let you tell everybody how this actually, what was your experience that made you start this phenomenal foundation?
I started it, I was suffering with, I had major surgery where I lost 3 organs due to a tumor on the tail of the pancreas. And I lost the spleen, the gallbladder, and the tail of the pancreas at that time. I was in my 20s. And I was fine for 10 years. And then all of a sudden I got hit with a bowel obstruction, and out of the blue. And then it kept coming back 6 months later, coming back.
After each surgery.
After every surgery. So finally, I think it was after my 6th or 7th surgery that I had a doctor that said my bowel was partially obstructed, and he said he couldn't work on me anymore. And then he just basically threw me away and said, go to Johns Hopkins, go, somewhere. He had no information for me, absolutely none. And I, for a year and a half, couldn't eat anything solid because it would come back up because it was so blocked. And I did research this. This is when the computers were just starting to come into the homes. And so basically I found a doctor that would perform this. He had performed a surgery, And then 6 months later, I ended up in another hospital in Scranton, Pennsylvania, and had a surgery for over 12 hours. And he goes in with the laparoscope and cuts these all down. And then I ended up 24 hours later back in the ICU with 60 pounds of fluid on my legs and everywhere. I just blew up. And that was the hardest time. I had to make amends with my maker. And that's when I said I was never going to let another living soul go through the process of being thrown away and just being ignored. And so I started the foundation 6 weeks later.
And how did you come up with the name?
Because the world is so big, but yet it is so small. And there are so many people out there suffering in silence, and like I did, thinking you're the only human being on earth that's going through this, yet you're not. Being ignored, being told that this pain is not real, being told that you're insane, and it's no way is that true. And the best thing I can honestly tell you is when I have another person that has gone through this, and I've gone through 23 surgeries, and a few more organs removed, and when I can actually hug them and tell them that it's going to be okay, that's the best gift.
Yeah, and now you brought to the studio, you have a husband out there that loves you beyond words because he's been by your side through all of this, from when this actually began.
Yes.
Right? So he's been through, you've been married 25 years, and he's stuck by your side. And that, I mean, your husband right there. Dan, if you have to learn about being a really good husband, you know, like when we get married and all that stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
It's her husband. He has sat right by her side.
He's a great man.
Through everything. Yeah, he's a great guy. I mean, he's taken you to the hospital. I mean, you actually, you were a nurse. You were a surgical assistant or a nurse, and you had to leave your job because of all this. And now you're home. You can't work and stuff. And he has supported you 100%. So get your journal out.
Yes, I'll take some notes.
Yeah, take some notes from Tom.
He's the best person in the world, best soul, and he's taken me at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning to the emergency room, stayed with me, taken me to New York to see different doctors, taken me all the way to Scranton, Pennsylvania, and he's an amazing person. And that's one of the other issues is with this disorder. It can destroy families. It can destroy. It can destroy families, and the family members will say, "Oh, you're just a hypochondriac," you know, because they can't see adhesions on an X-ray, a CAT scan, MRI. The only way they can see this is through the telemetry of your body,
right?
And it can cause so much problems with the husbands and wives for so many reasons. We couldn't have children. We tried for 10 years, and we tried with the in vitro, and they said it was possible, but the odds of me having a feeding tube in so many weeks and not being able to carry full and me possibly passing away, I didn't want to take that responsibility.
Yeah, no, that's
I didn't want to take that responsibility. So on every level, it's just amazing and very scary too. Very scary because the surgeons will tell you, or your general practitioners will tell you, oh, this is a minor procedure, hernia repair, gallbladder repair, and but it can turn out years later or even months later with this.
Yeah. Now, you know what I want to say? Dan is obviously a musician. You heard him perform before.
Yes.
Can you give him a list of people you were telling me that have this, and nobody's, like you were saying, nobody's raising awareness about this?
We need to reach out to some of these people who actually have a following, like a friend Drescher and some of these
Celine
actors
Dion.
have-
Celine Dion has it, yeah.
Yeah, she
And
she
who,
had
Bill
dr-
Clinton was it?
Bill,
Or Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton
too.
has it.
Mhm.
President Reagan had it, and also Carol O'Connor had it, and Fran Drescher, of course, had it.
You'll
You
be
would never know
surprised
it.
how
Yeah, you
many
would never
more
know,
people
right?
have it,
It's a
but
s-
aren't even aware of
Right,
it because they're not being diagnosed correctly by their doctors. The medical community, as good as they are, many of them I think are changing now over time, but years ago they would tell you scar tissue does not hurt. That's impossible.
Right.
All right, and that's not true. I run her social media, and I see and I listen to these women and men too. It could be in the shoulder from an injury. It could be, it's very common among women with C-sections.
Yeah.
I've had 3 C-sections, and I am loaded with scar tissue. I don't experience the kind of pain that they have, but I've had other issues, and I've gone to doctors to the point they wanted to test it. I said, you know what, I'm done. I'm done playing the guessing game. I know what it is. I know it's scar tissue. But when you go in there to remove that scar tissue, you're going to create more scar tissue.
Yes.
So there's got to be some kind of research that needs to be done on how to dissolve the scar tissue without more surgery.
Yes.
That's really what it comes down to. And that takes money, that takes research, and that's why the World Adhesion Foundation needs to get funded and get government grants to help this research. Stony Brook, I believe, is willing to do some of this research, but like anything else, it takes money.
It takes money.
Is that the goal of your foundation, is to raise money? Or
Raise awareness.
Raise awareness
for research.
and raise money to hire a researcher to do this, because it's the body's own normal response to heal, but it's like an overhealing. And
literally attaches organs together.
Yeah.
You know, and that's extremely painful if you've never experienced it. So it's a filmy substance, and it's like you said, it's overhealing. So without getting the research to figure out how to get this done, so many people are suffering to the point they can't even get out of bed.
Yeah.
I mean, their value of life is diminished to nothing. It's affected husbands, wives, the children, the family, because nobody can see it.
Right. And then on top of it, I got to work in the medical profession, so I got to see the medicine as we see it now developing. And being in the surgical end, you get to see different things and how everything is run. But being a patient and in the medical community and seeing it is like, wow. I mean, it's just incredible to watch it, and it's disgusting how we're being treated.
You know, I find it funny because I know they have a new, like a birth control, I think it's called E-Shore or something, where they purposely put the coils in the woman's, in her, I think it's her fallopian tube. It creates scar tissue.
Exactly.
So
It's a foreign
people
object
know
in the
that
body.
people know that scar tissue is going to grow, it's going to create blockages because they're actually utilizing it as a form of birth control.
And it
Right.
could be issues for them down the road and affect their quality of life. So you know, you got to weigh your pros and cons. Is it worth it?
Sure.
And Genzyme Biosurgical is one of the companies that does make a product, and I have been flown out to Arizona and spoke 2 years ago at one of their meetings. It wanted to tell my story, but it's still, there's nothing really out there.
Right.
Because not enough people are researching it.
Okay, so let's talk about your 5-year goal. Like, where are we going to see you guys next year, 2 years, 5 years? Where do you want to be? What can we help, Dan and I help you by hosting this show? What can we help you with?
Almost.
Well, right now there's interns coming in as grant writers.
As grant writers and researchers.
Okay.
Right.
So we'll be doing that.
We need people, we need awareness brought to it so that when people go to their doctors, instead of saying, I have this pain, and the doctor says, well, it could be your gallbladder, it could be this, and it's a process of elimination. Let them tell their doctors, I believe, or let the doctors be able to know to say it's possibly scar tissue. You know, a lot of doctors are not aware. We need awareness.
Well, they're aware of the scar tissue,
but they're not aware of the pain.
But they don't want it. It's like their dirty little secret. That's
Well,
what
I guess everybody had.
That's their dirty little secret.
I'm sure you have a dirty
Right.
Because you know what it is? They don't know what to do with it.
They-
You know what it is? It's not even that they don't know what to do for it. Not enough research has been done on it. So I'm not trying to condemn the medical community.
No,
by
not
any
at all,
means.
not at all.
You know, we
We're-
need them.
we
but it's
have-
just what can they do to help you other than
Right.
cut it out and create more?
Have you thought about contacting medical magazines or
Yes.
papers and asking them to write articles and raise awareness?
There is articles written.
There is.
Yes, I have been. Last year I was in the Pain Pathways magazine.
Okay. Oh, that's how you were saying that.
Yeah,
Yes, good,
Pain
excellent.
Pain Pathways magazine.
Okay, well, whatever we can do. I mean, I know we can air this show, and we'll Facebook this, Twitter it, and whatever you need
Get
us.
more
We have
people
to
even
cut.
to the Facebook page to share.
Yeah, just to
You know, the website is good to go to, but it's not something that you can actually just share. You know,
I'd
the
love to
social
do.
media's
You know,
out-
I'd love to do. You know, a fundraiser. Our slogan is "Stick it to adhesion."
I love it. Thank you so much for
Good,
the
Scott.
bracelet. We actually have to cut to a commercial right now. When we come back, we're going to finish talking, and Dan is going to end the show with one more song because I just have to have him sing. All right, enjoy the
He's
commercials.
wonderful. Yeah.
Hi, this is Mickey B, the Prince of Rock and Roll. Join me for my Rockin' Solid Gold Holiday Dance Party, Saturday, December 1st, 8 p.m. at the Belmore Columbus Club, 2333 Belmore Avenue in Belmore, with the rockin' sounds of the 50s through the 80s, starring the Accords, the Fabuleers, 3rd Edition, and DJ Ace playing all your rocking hits. Party with Santa, full hot buffet, coffee, dessert, cash bar. Reservations required. Call 516-822-9612, 516-822-9612, or MickeyB.com. Sponsored by.
This is Angelo from Casper Paranormal. Today we're sitting in with Chris doing a reading. Let's see what's going on.
Okay, I've never had a reading like this before, so just bear with me. I'm seeing bugs.
Bugs? I thought you were a psychic medium.
I know, that's what's confusing. Hold on. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
I'll take the bad news.
I think these are spirit bugs.
Spirit bugs? I've never heard of spirit bugs.
That's just it. Do you want the good news?
Yes.
I know Joe from Bug Busters of Long Island. He'll take care of your problem.
That's great.
Hi guys, thanks for watching Madhouse TV. We're back, and we were just discussing the issue of adhesion and scar tissue and what we can do to kind of remedy that and make people aware. We talked a little bit about social media before. Where can we find some more information on the internet, and how can we help to kind of spread the word?
Mm-hmm. Well, on Facebook, that's the WAF Foundation, World Adhesion Foundation. Just put it in the search bar. I believe there's 700 something members, and you can just hear some of these women and men what they suffer with. Share it, get the word out there, because you may not know it. People don't discuss it.
Yeah.
So by sharing it, one of your friends, and say, oh my God, that's what I have. So that's a way of bringing awareness, because people are your neighbors, your networkers, your co-hosts, and aren't going to say, oh, you know what, I'm suffering with adhesions. It's just something people aren't talking about. So when they see that, and it's like now they have a place that they can go to. They can share ideas, complain, vent, whatever it is they need to do. They want to be heard. So it is there on Facebook. LinkedIn, you can find her, Augusta, on LinkedIn as well. Any really social media outlet that can be pushed out there just to bring awareness is the main thing right now.
And the military, all our men and women are coming back from war with, injuries, and I feel so bad for them. And one thing I'd like to do is speak in front of Congress to get this, more awareness. I've worked with Senator Laval. I've worked with Tim Bishop. Senator Laval actually 4 years ago gave us a $10,000 grant. And so I'm out there in that way. We just need more.
It takes time.
It takes time. Yeah, it takes time.
I deal with it from a musical perspective in terms of getting the word out and social media, creating a buzz.
Yeah, that would be cool. You can write our story. Yeah.
Stick it to adhesions, you can call it.
There you go.
It's a good idea, I guess.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, you have a great voice, and all you need is a guitar.
That's right.
But anyway, so we can find you on Facebook, we can find you on Twitter, we can find you on LinkedIn. And the name of your marketing company is what?
New York Introductions.
It's New York Introductions.
We're not a dating service. I get it. When I first started with that name, I had done a charity, and it was a singles event that we did to raise money for the Forgotten Friends of Long Island, which is for animals. And I happened to run this charity event, a singles event. At the same time, I was starting the company name, so everybody affiliated that event and me after that as a dating service.
Okay, so when you go to New York Introductions, it's not a dating service if you're going to deal with Laurinda and the World Adhesion Foundation. Do you have a website also, or just a Facebook?
No, we have a website.
Yeah, it's worldadhesionfoundation.org. Worldadhesionfoundation.org. And again, Laurinda, not the dating service. Okay, Dan, you got that? It's New York Introduction. So we are going to cut to a quick commercial, and then we come back. We're going to end the show with Dan Reardon singing another song. What song are you going to sing?
I'm going to sing On My Own, which is another song off the record.
It's On My Own. So, and he doesn't need the introductions or anything.
No.
On My Own. So he's going to sing that. Welcome. When we come back next week, I have the recap of our phenomenal night with Vicki, Tom, and I. We spent Thursday night with the Mob Wives, with the Jerseylicious crew, with the Mama's Boys of the Bronx. It was just cappuccino, cannolis, and cigars the whole night, and it was amazing. So Paulie Cigars is coming back, and I think we have a couple surprise Mob Wives that are going to be showing up or calling in. So enjoy. I will see you next week. Thanks.
Suffolk County Gold Refinery for the highest paid prices for your gold, diamonds, and jewelry with cash on the spot. Visit their showroom for unbelievable prices on fine jewelry and engagement rings. 71 Millbar Boulevard, Farmingdale, 631-777-CASH. Suffolk County Gold Refinery for the highest paid prices for your gold, diamonds, and jewelry with cash on the spot. Visit their showroom for unbelievable prices on fine jewelry and engagement rings. 71 Millbar Boulevard, Farmingdale, 631-777-CASH. For the highest paid prices for your gold, diamonds, and jewelry with cash on the spot. Suffolk County Gold Refinery, 631-777-CASH.
What is Grand Prix Motorsports? It's a full-service motorsport performance and service shop. It's West Coast custom style, East Coast pricing, old school customer service, custom-built bikes, all-out performance upgrades, and free towing too. Grand Prix Motorsports is automobile, motorcycle, jet ski, and ATV, performance, service, and repair. It's online at GrandPrixMS.com. Grand Prix Motorsports, Long Island Avenue, Deer Park.
B&M Performance Cycles, 439 South Main Street, Messina, New York. We handle all parts, accessories, and do all repairs. We can custom build your bike for show or hot rod. We also do New York State inspections on all motorcycles. B&M Performance Cycles. Come see us today.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Hog's hair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
Welcome back to Rendezvous with Alysia. Hope you enjoy our commercials. If you'd like to sponsor my show, you can call 631-669-7999. I think it's taken me about 8 months. I think this is only the second time I got it right, so yay me. Anyway, we're back. Dan Reardon CD. He's danreardonmusic.com, and check him out. Here, Dan is going to sing his new song. It's called On My Own, so enjoy, everyone.
You treated me bad. I couldn't hear you, but I gave you life instead. Now you're done with me. Escaped a memory or a pain because of me. Someday I'll see you again. Oh, arms like a cupid, and trust me, we'll be better. We're better off as friends. We'll find some other slot to drag you. You'll drag them down to the end. Save my soul. It's all over, there's nothing to hold. Shades of green bleed through, and this colorful skin. There's so much hurt and anger. Take it as it comes, in the storybook theme. No need to try, you had her, yeah. Leave me alone on my own. She don't know you any better than you think you know yourself. So take control of your fate. I've turned these pages for good. Shades of grey bleed through, and this colorful skin. There's so much hurt and anger. Take it as it comes, in the storybook theme. No need to try, you have her, yeah. Free me from this ball and chain. To you it's me, it seems the same. Let me forget what I know. 'Cause it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant for me. Get me to the end of this never-ending bridge. This never-ending bridge, oh. Whoa, oh, oh. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, yeah. Da-da-da-da.
amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to get up and walk now. Right on the camera. Thank you. So welcome. Thank you. Next week we'll see you. Polo Cigars will be here, and we have a couple extra surprises coming. So tune in next week to Rendezvous with Alysia right here on Madhouse TV at 11 a.m. You never know what is going to happen at the Madhouse. Enjoy.